Hello everybody and welcome back to Anya Faye Let's Plays Dragon Age Origins. I know last time I said I would meet you at Orzammar, but then I remembered stuff can happen when you travel. So we're actually going to pack up camp, as best we can anyway, and we're going to take the party to the front gates, hopefully of Orzammar, and see if the dwarves will help us out. Alright, who do we want coming with us? Oh, we haven't had Sten in the party in a while, so let's take Alistair,
Yes.
Lynn, and Sten.
Yes.
And there's also a reason why I wanted to have Lynn before we... Oh, why is Sten not leveled up? We will deal with that in a minute. Those back mountains. I guess that's how we get there. Sure, let's go with it. Yep, I knew stuff would happen if I met you guys directly at Orzammar. Cutscene?
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true Blight, Anora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But Blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he not?
Never! Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Fereldan will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Anora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Darkspawn! Kill them all!
Oh, no, kill us now. Oh, why do I have my bow? Fuck, man. No struggle busting today, please. I hope there's not an ogre, because I think I just heard an ogre. There's the leader. Keo, leave that alone!
It's a massacre, and no one's getting out alive.
Yes! Man, this is a massive darkspawn. So are you okay, buddy? Okay, you got that one. This one.
What in horror as I rip you apart!
I see a trap.
Oh,
I see a trap.
lots of traps. Okay. Mind me, I'm just gonna loot this real quick. Oh, apparently. Are we having issues, Lynn? Yeah, apparently we're having issues. Okay, let's just loot this body. Studded leather gloves. We can probably throw those on somebody, I'm sure.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay. Is that everybody? More or less? Cool. I'm sure the leader had something on him. A couple of those other guys probably did too.
Got it.
Metal shard. As now my cat decides to be nerd playing with all my stuff. Is that a gift or just a... Yeah, no, just money. Sweet. Uh-oh. Wynn? Wynn, are you okay?
I fell.
Yes, you did. Are you okay?
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
Well, the fight is over if that's what you mean.
No, I thought I was. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Okay, if you say so. I think we're headed the right way. I hope we're headed the right way. Yes, okay. Okay. Hello?
About you!
Oh, okay. Hi.
Loghain sends his regards.
Send my regards to Loghain if you survive. Oh, there's a mage back there. That's cool. Oh, the struggle bus of frame rate. I am so sorry, guys. There is a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, you. Ooh, I'm about to drop.
Excellent.
Death draws close.
Why am I bleeding? Well, good to know Loghain hasn't given up on us yet. And he seems to know where we're headed, which is a little bit disconcerting. Well,
All the Darkspawn are fleeing the underground and we are going there.
makes sense, doesn't it? Gossips.
Thank the Maker my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
Well, we're trying.
I hear the Regent is saying that any band that doesn't do what he tells them is going to get trounced.
I don't believe that.
I heard it plain as day. They have to fall in line and fight the Darkspawn or he'll make an example. That's the word he used.
Shit.
That don't sound very Fereldan at all.
Bloody dwarves will argue themselves into poverty if they aren't careful.
That
Do you
doesn't
think the tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Wynn?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Wynn. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you are right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me so. Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
Hello, sir.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
Oh, you never know. How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
I'll go.
Best of luck to you.
I could have swore there was something we could do up here before we go in as well. Okay.
Maker's breath, is that? Oh, I beg your pardon. Can I help you, friend?
Is something wrong?
No, nothing at all. Just, you know, thought I saw something.
Since you are clearly looking at me, I would say that you do see something.
Well, yes. Never you mind. Can I help you?
What do you sell here?
Well, little of this, little of that. You know, used armor mostly. Nothing that would really interest fine people like yourselves.
Is it refreshing or unsettling that this merchant is reluctant to show us his wares?
Yes. That is an odd attitude for the merchant.
Well, I'm considerate of my customers' time, that's all.
What reassuring certainty.
Let me take a look.
Oh, certainly.
That is a very good axe. I think that's better than Sten's current weapon. Get him over here. A little bit. Plus it has a I can... Oh. Oh! Sten, I've got a present for you, dear. I'll take that. Oh, I've got more presents for you, Sten. I think I saw Canary infantry helmet. Don't think that's... Yeah, it's a little bit worse than what he currently has, but we'll go ahead and take that off of his hands there. Smithing belt. Just piece of armor. We'll go ahead and grab that and that. 11 gold. Though I do think we have quite a few things we can sell, so give me just a moment while I go ahead and get that taken care of. Space, but I don't want to sell them here. Well, Stone, we have some items for you. I'm slightly concerned about that. Because if you remember back in the nightmare, Sten's companions were killed. Well, we're gonna see Sten for what he is. Boom. We'll go ahead and also give him the infantry helmet too. His ears stick out. That's kind of adorable. Though I think I like this look on Sten a little bit better too. How you feel, buddy?
You called.
Uh-oh. There we go. Question?
I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Fereldan very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
You actually sound a bit homesick.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Fereldan smells of wet dogs.
Is there anything you like about Fereldan?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies?
Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
I'll keep that in mind.
Shall we move on?
Yeah, let's go.
As you wish.
Oh, Sten. You are something, sir. Ooh.
King Loghain will not suffer the
King?
delay of his appointed messenger.
What's going on in this forum, guys?
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Dheuster, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have important business in Orzammar.
None more important than mine.
Oh, I bet it is.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
Why have your people retreated like this?
They hide because they are dwarves.
I would challenge any race to fare as well. Our king is dead. Endroni Dukan returned to the Stone Knot 3 weeks ago. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I am a Grey Warden. The treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cullen and nearly doomed Fereldan. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Fereldan.
Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Alright, so apparently... Of course nothing is easy as it sounds. The king of Orzammar is dead, so that's...
A Trost follow, Warden.
How magnificent.
Your arrival is a mixed
These must be the statues
We
of the
prefer that
dwarven
outsiders not
paragons.
witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Tolerated, huh?
Spare a few bits for an old man.
Kinda broke all ourselves by selling all that stuff to Sten.
Aren't you chilly, Sten?
Chilly. I don't know this word.
Cold?
It's much warmer where you're from, isn't it? Don't you feel cold?
I suppose.
I don't imagine we can find a cloak in your size, can we?
What?
Nothing. Don't mind me. Now I wonder where I could get a skein of good wool yarn.
Mama Lynn is taking care of everybody. Struggle bus of FPS. Come on, friend, you can do it. Here we go.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Well, shit.
Fine, idiots. I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. You'll all have them in the Legion.
Hi.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Well, the Blight is coming. I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Well, it sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to, then.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
Can the city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there. Sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate. The true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Yes, you should.
Alright, so here is where we can basically help choose who's going to be on the Dwarven throne. It does make
For a tiny people, they certainly build high ceilings.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Lynn. It does sort of make a difference. There's a couple people I want to try and talk to first before we start down that path. Or at least down the path of who we're going to pick.
And I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
Some might, I don't know. Who are you praying, or what are you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith Caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Your son is missing?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Did anyone go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by Darkspawn that way.
I have a feeling I'll be going into the Deep Roads eventually. I could look for him if you want.
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I mean, I'm a Grey Warden, it's what we do.
A Warden? So you could do it. Only Wardens face the Deep Roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Vilda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Alright, yeah, that's a kind of important quest. Shopkeep?
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Your allegiance to this Balin is clear. Why?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Let me see what you have in your store.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Mine's still better. And... still better. Okay. Ooh, drink skin. That's a good one. Wow. I will have to save up my money. Or sell something. I know I sold quite a bit earlier. Ooh, all the gifts. Okay. That for something else. That goes to Morgan. I know most of the jewelry goes to Morgan. I just can't remember what all of it does. Some of the mortal vessel. Points to spend attributes. Oh, cool. Come back to that when I have a little bit more gold. Should be... yes, Brother Burkel.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
I didn't think dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkel of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Don't dwarves worship their ancestors or something?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. But Orzammar persists in worshipping its paragons and forefathers instead of the Maker.
Let them worship whatever they like. The Kun is the only way to enlightenment.
Oh boy. If that's true, then he will know that in time.
Perhaps. Each must find his own way to the truth.
Are you saying you will help?
What would you need from me?
Do you have any influence with the Shaper of Memories?
No.
The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memories' permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want to me to talk to them for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Though. Okay. There should be maybe one more thing we can do in this area. Okay, so that takes us down to Dust Town, which is kind of the wrong side of the tracks, if you're thinking of it that way. Tapster's Tavern, I think.
What is that smell? Dwarven vomit. Charming.
Let's see, do we have any quests in here?
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Nervous adventure, huh? What you gotta say?
They're everywhere! I can't take it!
What?
What? Get away! You'll change like the rest!
Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Okay. Sure. We'll go with that. Yes, but we'll come back to it. Okay, because I believe... There she is. Okay, we'll talk to her in a minute.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? You look like you're not from around here.
Yes, you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
My companion here is a senior enchanter on the Circle.
Oh, my lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation, and a great responsibility.
Why is a dwarf interested in the Circle?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
But... dwarves don't magic. Why wouldn't they?
No dwarf has ever studied at the Circle of Magi. I guess you never read First Enchanter Caitlin's treatise concerning dwarfs and the non-heritability of magic. He tested dwarfs from 20 bloodlines and found they couldn't perform any level of spell casting, regardless of lyrium exposure or time on the surface. The Circle speculates that lyrium in the stone shields us from spiritual influences, and over time made us immune to them.
So, what do you want with the Circle?
I want to go to the Circle to study. I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
I mean, I could at least bring the Circle your request. They are kind of dealing with their own shit right now, but...
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcasts. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Well, she's enthusiastic. Garen.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's Luxury Goods Shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Have a look at my shop, I hope.
Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
Tome of Physical Technique. Alright, let's see here. And stuff. Life. Holy cow! A bunch of shit from Oregon, really, and all that. Great. Let's... That takes us to Diamond Quarter. Let's see something. Because if there's anything that...
I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
We've got a nug here.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Sounds good. Yay, money. I think... Yeah, there's a couple more areas we can explore, but this episode's been going on a little bit long, a little bit talk-heavy also. But we have actually started the arc, Paragon of Kind. Let me go ahead and... God. Orzammar. Good lord. It's interesting. The assembly's likely the place to start. Okay, that's actually what we're gonna head to do next episode. I know we didn't get terribly much done this episode, but actually, yeah, we just thinking about it. I'll prepare some towards base. Sten likes artwork, surprisingly. Boop.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Most of the rest of these are going to be going to other companions we don't have with us right now. Alright, so next time on... Oh, major strength for Sten, alright. Next time on Dragon Age Origins, we're going to head to the assembly and see what we can figure out from there, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Bye!